Welcome back to the channel, guys. Click like, subscribe to the channel. Also, check out our Facebook page for exclusive content, what you won't find on the channel. Okay, this is video 2 of our basics of Forex and trading. What you see here on the screen here is called candlesticks. Now, most people have seen these when you see a chart. If you're not unfamiliar with the chart, most charts you'll see, you can Google it. You'll see a candlestick, and most people wonder, well, what's those things called candlesticks? So I'm going to actually go through what's a candlestick, and then we're going to actually go over strike points also in this video. Okay, so most candlesticks uh, is a two-color system. So most of the buys or the buys are labeled in green or blue, and on some candles blue, but generally 99% of the time of the sales and the puts are in red. So if you see a blue and red, just know the blue is the buy candle or the high candle, and the red candle is the sell candle. Okay, so how does that look? So what happens is, once you be I'm actually gonna bring up strike points, my strike point video. So once you put in the trade, say your trade starts here, this is the only thing you see. You only see this line here. You won't see anything else. So it'll start moving up and down, up and down, up and down. Depending on how the market is moving, it's moving up and down. And then depending on what type of chart you have, a 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, or etc., the candle won't finish until the expiry of the chart time. So if you have a 15-minute chart, it goes on every 15 minutes. Then it starts a new candle. So as you can see, the upper shadow or the wick, which I just right here. Okay, the body of the candle is this thing here. Now the body doesn't have to be this size. The body can actually close off here, or it can go actually go up here. So it could be a half a candle here. It doesn't have to be a full candle, and I'll show you an example right now. And as you can see in our example here, remember when I was telling you guys, they can all end in different sizes here. Currently, this is the actual market that's actually open. This is a live example here. You can see it. The candlesticks, as I said, some of them might be red, some of them might be, some of them might be blue, some of them might be green. So this is the high candle. As you can see, it goes up. The red candle always goes down. Okay. Uh, let's bring back up. Okay. So that's pretty much on how candles work, guys. That's you got the green or the blue for the high candle or the buy candle, and you got the red for the low or the sell candle, and they can close in each type here. Uh, like I was showing you on the chart here, like this was actually in a candle that actually went up, but it closed down here. So even though it closed at a blue, if you got in this, what we're going to talk about next, which is the strike point, if your strike point was here and you put a sell and it went all the way down here and closed, that's still a good barometer there. So let's talk about strike points a little bit. So what's strike points? Strike points is where you entered the market. Say you have, on this example, let me go back to the chart. Let's see, on this example, let's go to a actual different chart. Just say, for example, you wanted to enter the strike point at 1.30675. That will be your strike point. So when you do enter the trade, That's where your strike point will be when it starts moving. And let me also let you know that when you do enter the market, no matter where strike point you hit it at, you're always going to be minus money. So you're always going to be at negative money. You're always going to come in at a negative uh, price until the strike points moves. It can go move if you put a put and it goes down, then you start recouping some of that money back, and if it goes up, you'll start losing some of that money, and you can actually put in what we call stop losses and take gains. So here again, if I wanted to put it at 7.5, my strike point, I will wait for this line. See how this line is moving here? Just say I looked at my charts, I looked at my patterns, my different strategies that I want, and he told me I wanted to enter a strike point at 1.30598. So you can put that here. So when you do a new order, which is on this chart here, you can put your new order in, and you also can just put in when you want to take profit. So when you want to enter the market, you can put a buy market here. So when it actually hits there, you can put it your trade in. Okay, that's a little more advanced. We're gonna get to that part, but right now we're just going over the basics. Okay, so that's what you need to know about strike point. So whenever you enter the chart, and here's another important thing about strike points: never trade while a candle is forming. Never enter while a candle is forming. You're just looking to lose your money. So on this chart, it starts every 15 minutes. At the current time is 12:25 p.m. So this candle is going to close in 5 minutes. So being 5 minutes, I should wait 5 minutes until that candle closes, then enter in using my charts and my graphs and my strategies. Uh, then I will enter in once the candle is closed, and then start forming a new candle. Because what happened is, say you got a candle like this. If you can actually see this, guys, let me kind of zoom in here. And they want me to zoom in a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Let me zoom out. Make sure I'm looking at the right candle. Where is it? Where's that example? Okay. Oh, I lost my spot here. But I was going to show you. Oh, I can do this right here. I can actually use that candle right there. See how this candle is formed here as a buy candle, but it's really not a buy candle. If you can actually see the stem here, it actually started up that high and it ended up as a put candle. So it started at this point right here and went all the way up and it came all the way down. Sometimes you'll see candles like this where there's no candle. You can just barely just see the red there. If you had put that as a buy at that particular market and went all the way down here before it reformed back up. So that's why it's important that you don't trade in the middle of a candle, because if you seen this thing going red here or here, you said, oh, it's going to continue to form and go down. No, it went all the way back up here to reform and close. Okay, guys? So that's very important when you first start trading. Is now there's different advanced metrics and stuff that other people use where you can trade in the middle of candles. Like you can see this candle pattern here. Like you can enter it and actually get in and get out. But I don't use that because it's way too risky. It's way too much putting your money in jeopardy. Okay, so that's what we want to go back over. Uh, The green or the blue candles are the buy candles, and the red candles are the sell candles. It usually opens up here. Here's the high. Here's the low. If it closes down here, it closes. But most candles don't form this perfect body all the time. As you can see in the examples on the live chart, that there's different candles, size candles that's being formed, and also don't and strike points. Your strike points are when you enter the market, you're always going to come in at a loss, and don't trade in the middle of the candle. Click like, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next video. In the next video, we're going to talk about actual how you set up charts and different charts. See you in the next video.